That is a picture of the Tulip Fest down at Woodburn. Dawn Wendell spending, this was her last trip there. She's been there a couple of times this spring. And that was a pretty shot that she captured on Wednesday of this week. We mentioned Wednesday was the nicest day of last week. Wednesday will probably be the nicest day of my 7-day forecast as we look ahead as well. But what a shot. And you know what I love about that too? That little sun ray that she captured just to the left of Mount Hood there as well. That was pretty cool. And heading up into the Columbia River Gorge, Dean Coco seeing the wildflowers in full bloom. You know, it's been warm enough that the flowers are popping and certainly been wet enough. Dean, thank you for sharing this. Some great hikes to be had. I think this was Chatsford Hill above Memaloose State Park on the Oregon side of the Columbia River Gorge. So go ahead and give that a try. Maybe on a less windy day. Today is going to be a pretty windy day out in the Columbia Gorge, the East Gorge especially, and the Columbia Basin. I'll step out of the way. That beige shading that you see there is a wind advisory from 11 a.m. this morning through 10 p.m. tonight from basically, the Dalles and points east, right? West winds are going to ratchet up to about 35 miles per hour with gusts on the order of about 55. It's going to be a breezy day out there. And an on and off wet day, especially this morning here west of the Cascades. It's snowing, of course, in the mountains. One storm system is exiting, and boy, was that a rainmaker and a stormy day that brought to the area yesterday. Our next weather maker is kind of shearing apart here as it works its way towards Vancouver Island, but the front with that is pushing through our area right now. And let's go out a little farther west. There's another one. You see that little swirl in the clouds here dropping through the North Pacific? That's tomorrow's weather maker, and you'll see that in futurecasts. But the end result is that we've got still a wet go of it through the day today. Here's futurecast this morning through 8 a.m. Snow showers in the Cascades, rain showers, of course, at the lower elevations. And as I roll the clock through the day, the atmosphere is still unstable enough, meaning, cold air aloft, warmer air at the surface, and that sets the stage for these billowing cumulus clouds and showers to develop. And if they get strong enough, we could even hear a rumble of thunder. So that's the call for today. We'll roll the clock into the overnight hours. You see, remember that storm I told you about offshore? That comes ashore along the southern Oregon coast tomorrow and keeps us in a showery weather pattern for Sunday as well. So with that in mind, on top of the rainfall that we've already had this month, which, by the way, is over 1.5 inches in the first 6+ days of May, right? We're going to tack on maybe another 1/4 inch or more between now and Sunday. And up in the Cascades, I mentioned that will fall in the form of snow. Here's what's been happening over the last 3 hours. We had some pretty heavy showers roll through the Portland, Vancouver metro area earlier this morning. We're getting a little break in the action right now. We'll give you the live scan. You can see the heaviest showers have now pushed their way down into Clackamas County and now working their way up into the foothills. The exception here as we get down towards Aurora and Canby. You're getting pretty wet right now. That shower should be on its way out in the next 10 or 15 minutes. 51 last check at PDX, 47 out towards Hillsboro. Big picture across the state. We're in the upper 40s out towards Pendleton and Baker City. Right now, Burns waking up to 38, and it's cold up in the mountains. Check this out. It is snowing hard at Timberline right now. There's a winter weather advisory above 4,000 feet this morning, and snowfall through the weekend. We're still going to see it pile up in the Cascades with the snow level dipping to below 2,500 feet tonight and then probably settling around 3,000 feet tomorrow. Our futurecast has the Willamette Valley getting into the mid-50s by lunchtime, or late this afternoon, I should say. So, the cool and showery weather that we had in May, that we had in April. It's continuing into May, and that Saturday high, by the way, should be 56. That's a good 10 degrees off the mark for this time of the year. So we continue with the cool, showery weather pattern. Maybe a few fewer showers tomorrow. And if you're looking for some dry weather this week, I think Tuesday and Wednesday are your days.